I'm just rewatching the live stream that Dave did yesterday, and the bit where he goes, "They've got nothing on you." I'm just laughing at that part. Groundbreaking. This live stream was supposed to deliver groundbreaking bombshell information. And what did we get? Nothing. I enjoyed it though, Dave. I did enjoy it. So don't be too upset with me. We were promised groundbreaking information. Did you get groundbreaking information? I did fall asleep when I was listening to it because it was 1 o'clock in the morning when, he started live streaming, and I'm now rewatching it, but I don't know where the groundbreaking information is. This is for Dave. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella. I'm going to get to your live stream in a minute, Dave. I just want to start this by saying, is anyone going to watch the Super Bowl? Is anyone excited for Queen Ree's performance? You can stand under my umbrella. And all the other songs that she sings, like, you needed me. And all the other wonderful songs that she sings, like, oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what's my name? Hey, boy, do you want to see long time with a girl like me? Oh, na, 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 I need a boy to take it over. Oh, whoa, Nana, what's my name? What's my name? So let me just start by saying that I think that the relationship that Dave has built with the Watts, I think is beautiful. I think the camaraderie that he has with them, the affiliation he has with them, regardless of whether we believe that it's genuine or not, I think is almost irrelevant. They've found somebody that they can speak to, that will listen to them, and has some common ground with them. And I commend Dave for that. And, they've been through a lot as well, both Cindy and Ronnie. And I have to show my respect for them as a couple. They raised 2 kids and they did the best that they could with what they had. And, it's not what happened is not their fault. And I'm glad that they've come to the realization that he's never getting out. I'm very happy that they've realized that he is never getting out. I'm glad about that. Now I'm going to get real with you. What's up with all this Tammy Lee and Coda, D.A. Rourke, putting the blame on them? They didn't do anything wrong. They did their jobs. Sometimes it takes hours and hours and hours to get information. And I think they did a very good job. And I'm glad that they were able to play the game. They outsmarted Chris is what they did. And that's exactly what I do with people who are like Chris. They outsmarted him. Yeah, it took a long time, but they eventually got the information that they wanted and they needed. It's not D.A. Rourke's fault. It's not Tammy's fault. They might not be perfect people, but I don't see why any blame should be on them. The blame is on Chris. And they outsmarted him and got the information that they needed. And they knew exactly what buttons to press. And that is what you call smart detective work. So why Dave and Chris's parents are blaming Tammy or D.A. Rourke, I don't understand that, because the only person that's to blame here is, well, Chris. So I respect Dave for giving Cindy and Ronnie voices and the ability and a platform to be able to speak out and tell their side of the story. Dave works very hard. This is not somebody that sits down asking people for donations constantly. He's worked all his life. Dave has worked hard. Dave has been gainfully employed. I respect that about Dave. But the poor Chris stuff, or poor Chris can't trust anyone, and poor Chris is, I'm just not buying that narrative. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I don't feel sorry for Chris at all. Not one bit. He's exactly where he needs to be. And, that's it. There's no one else to blame really but him. The groundbreaking news that I just didn't get what it was after watching it. I enjoyed the live stream. I did. I think that Dave handled everything with class and integrity. And, between his subs and Sinjin and Ronnie, I think he did it very well. I think he handled himself with class and integrity. Yes, I do. But, there was no groundbreaking, earth-shattering information. So the Ruse ex-lawyer contacted Chris Watts. That's all I got. And I wouldn't call that information groundbreaking or particularly, I wouldn't call that groundbreaking information. So I don't know maybe I missed it and you can inform me. I don't know what the groundbreaking, earth-shattering information was that came out of that live stream. But I do think that Dave handled himself with class and integrity in the live stream, for the most part. I don't agree with a lot of things that he says, but that's okay. We don't have to all have the same opinion. But I just don't, I'm struggling to figure out what the bombshell information was. But I enjoyed it, and I think, I applaud his efforts.